Let me see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? This thing.
Giving you some volume.
How about now? Again, this may be the latest time we've started a meeting on a Thursday night, but I welcome everybody to be here. At this time, if you would, I want to, we need to do our pledge to allegiance, our flag. If you would stand and join me. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we have a updated agenda, and Eric, any change? No more change to the agenda?
No, sir.
Okay. So let me have a motion to approve the agenda.
Make a motion.
Okay. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next, we have Michael McPherson from Georgia Municipal Association. Welcome. We're always glad to have a GMA member here.
Am I live here? Well, I am Michael McPherson with the Georgia Municipal Association. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and honorable members of the council. It's so good to be up here in Ball Ground. You are the northernmost city in my district, and I love coming up and visiting. I love hearing from you guys. Tonight is very special for me because I get to honor one of your own here. GMA's Lifetime Service Award recognizes elected city officials, city managers, city clerks, and city attorneys who, upon leaving office or retiring, have completed 35 or more years of service. Mayor Rick Roberts, your tenure has been one of revitalization. Under your leadership, the city has experienced tremendous growth. The city has built a new city hall, police station, fire station, senior center, and constructed a sanitary sewer system, has achieved numerous awards, from state certification of its police department to being recognized for excellence in financial reporting. On behalf of our CEO and Executive Director, Larry Hansen, and the other 535 cities of the state, and our staff at the Georgia Municipal Association, we congratulate you on your retirement and applaud your example as a dedicated public servant. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I feel like I should stand too. Oh, thank you. I am not the first one to get this, by the way. Karen got it this meeting last year, but I appreciate it. Georgia Association, I was very involved for many years, and I thought I wasn't going to run again like in 2017, so I kind of backed off, and then I got mad because I stayed on and I didn't have all the connections to GMA, but I do appreciate everything GMA does for us, and do I need to go?
Yeah, I'll present it to you for a picture.
Well,
For pictures.
37 years of dedicated service.
35 as mayor. 2 years.
Yes, sir.
And let me say that for years and years and years, I went to, and every year it's in Savannah for conferences in Atlanta. I wish I could keep going because I'm so educated about Savannah particularly. And unfortunately, I only earned 4 awards for all these things I took. And if I had stayed on for one more term and been elected, I would have hit the 5th one. So but I'm sorry.
Mayor Roberts has taken hundreds of hours of education through the Carl Vinson Institute and the Georgia Municipal Association training. And so that's a serious feat. You've achieved the awards that you could, but we increased the cap on it. And so you want those higher distinctions, but it's just because the cap was increased. A lot of you were in the midst of it.
Well, my whole life, every time I got to the top, it added another one. But again, I'm very happy that my council is active in this education. Because it's very important what you get to learn in all these courses we take. And, unfortunately, I actually I looked over my history and I had about 3 I took twice and didn't get any credit.
We appreciate you. You served as a district officer, and in that capacity, you served on our board of directors as well. So it takes a lot of time to be a part of the leadership in GMA, and stepped up there as well. So you got a good one there. Appreciate y'all for letting us have them.
I was on the board, GMA board, representing Sandy Springs, Roswell, Alpharetta, and all the cities in Cherokee County. But it's kind of funny that all around mayor was a rep for Sandy Springs and Roswell. That was very educated.
Our district within the ARC overlap, the Atlanta Regional Commission, is split up into different zones. And so this is kind of the northern sector, and so we had to add Cherokee and North Fulton together.
So it's, again, I think it's great that we maintain in that District 3 because it's so important to get to know people in the metro area.
Great network.
Again, that was your education for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Before you speak, could we get our city council to come down to a picture with Mayor Roberts and this discussion?
Well, I'll announce that I'm wear a hoodie tonight instead of
Mayor Roberts, if they got to step forward, please. Everyone else kind of blend in right there. Just perfect. Just like step to step. There. And, well, okay. Just a little, please.
Appreciate you.
again, thanks everybody.
Ouch.
He's gonna steer.
Uh-oh, you got your finger wag.
Thank you. I appreciate it, but again, let me point out, Karen, 3 years more than me. So, I'm always glad. She good with that?
She did that.
So you may see me sitting out there too. Or for me not to make comments. Again, I appreciate this. This time, Eric, you want to cover your announcements?
So, for our announcements, City Hall will close at noon December 24th and be closed the 25th and 26th, and again on January 1st. Our work session next month will be on January 8th at 6 p.m. We will begin at 5 p.m. A little bit of change since we came out of executive session, and we will begin at 5 p.m. For a continuation of the hearing on the denial of the alcohol license for Buddy's Convenience Store. So again, at 5 p.m. on January 8th. January 15th will be our first meeting of 2026, be the swearing in of Mayor-elect Nelson and council members Rogers and Stansel. Congratulations. So that will take place in January.
Okay, council members, you've received copies of our minutes from our last meeting, November 13th. Any changes or approval? Motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nobody's opposed, right?
Nay.
Okay. All right. Very good. She does a good job. Kayleen does a very good job. At this time, we'll move on to, we have several items under old business. Let me turn this back on. Several items under old business. The first is consider second reading of an annexation ordinance for BG Partners LLC. This is the second reading. Eric, you want to at least update what this
Yes,
is
this
about?
is second reading for 9923 Ball Ground Highway, annexation of 4.58 acres. There have been no changes to this since first reading. This does come from the Cherokee County Board of Commissioners with no opposition. As always, just the caveat, this is a annexation tied with the zoning. It is our recommendation that if you are fine with the zoning, to move forward with the annexation. If you have any questions on the zoning and are not comfortable with the zoning, our recommendation would be to deny the annexation.
Okay, we've discussed this at work sessions. And at this time, is there a motion to approve the second reading of annexation?
I'll make a motion to approve second reading.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, it's now, it's annexed. This property is just on the, just up Canton Highway. The next item is the second reading of the rezoning ordinance for the same property. And Eric, you want to, you say it's going to go to, from agricultural to commercial.
Agricultural to general commercial. There are conditions on the zoning that we covered during the work session, pertain to everything from dumpsters to lighting, where loading zones can be and whatnot. Been no changes to that since your work session.
Okay, at this time is your motion to approve second reading of this rezoning.
Make a motion to approve at 9923 Ball Ground Highway, change from AG to the commercial.
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, it's been approved now. And the third item under old business is consider second reading of changes to compensation expenses. Would you like to go over that again, Eric?
No
That
changes.
doesn't apply to me.
No changes since the previous 5 readings and 3 public hearings. So this again changes the compensation for mayor and council and cannot take effect until new officials are sworn in next month.
Okay, have a motion to approve that to increase your income? Motion to approve,
Motion to approve.
second,
Compensation expense.
second,
I'll second it.
okay. Any further discussion? it's been a long time since there's been any change in earning here. I'm comment.
I think it's sometime in 1980.
I know for 4 years
It-
you've been saying it needed to be changed.
It was in the 1990s. That's when it was last changed. So this time, motion to approve. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
I'm sure nobody's opposed. So that's good.
More.
But again, we historically, in the last for years, what we got here in Ball Ground was a fraction of even smaller cities in this area. So it does kind of bring things up more like we find in other cities. So that's good. It will be good for you, not for me. All right, that's our third item of old business. We'll move to new business items. The first is consider no-through truck ordinance on Northridge Road.
Sir, I would like to request that this item be tabled. Cherokee County has already established no-through truck on the southern end of Northridge in their jurisdiction. They were going to share with us the documents and the files of the study that was done that justified that. But as of today, those documents had still not come in. And while I am very confident that they are accurate, I would like for you all to have those documents before we make that restriction.
So you want to table this?
I make a motion to table.
Motion?
Second.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that will be acted on at our next meeting. All right, the second item under new business, consider sale of Ball Ground City Gym to Cherokee County. We just had the gathering on that. Any more you want to add to this?
No, I mean, if it's the desire to move forward, what we would be asking for is authorization for myself and legal counsel to complete the transaction with Cherokee County.
One reading?
Pardon me,
Is
ma'am?
it just one reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a
the
motion to
sale?
approve the sale.
I'll second.
Second? Even though we just had about 30 minutes on this earlier, any other comments or questions?
Quick question. How long do you think it'll take the sale to go through?
I'd say 45 to 60 days. That's my best estimate. Our attorney we've already got a proposed draft. Our attorney has some changes to make to it. It'll go back and forth. The Board of Commissioners has to vote on it. So,
And they're aware of the changes?
yes.
Okay.
I would like to add, just so the public's aware, if this moves forward and we get to that part as we described, this isn't something you're going to see right at July or August or September, a miraculous changeover. Hickory Flat Gym, like we mentioned, I think that took like 2-3 years to bring it to where it is now, and it's a gorgeous gym, so that's what just to be patient. I think good things take a little time there, especially if it's older like this.
Any other comments? Let's have a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that's good. That's going to be good to renovate that historic place that I played basketball in when I was 6 years old. And my kids did too. So again, it is compared to, you mentioned Hickory Flat. I also I was in Ball Ground until I was in the 5th grade. I moved to Canton, and I was at Canton Elementary. And our gym here was much larger than either Hickory Flat or Canton, and much nicer. And this is going to be great to get it air conditioned and improved, and to maintain it, because it is 80 years old. So anyway, so that's good. So we've approved that. And that ends the only two items we had for new business. At this time, Chief Jamie,
How are you, sir?
Good to see
It's
you.
holiday season. The guys are showing a lot of amnesty, giving a lot of warnings right now. Last thing we want to do is make anybody's holiday sour. We're in the neighborhoods a lot more, and I'm hearing that back from the residents. So I'm very happy that our staff is out there patrolling your neighborhoods. I'd like to encourage you, if you're going to be out of town, please go to the website, please go to the page and fill out a request, and we will make sure we patrol your home while you're gone. It's very important service that we offer that a lot of people either forget or they don't take advantage of. And the guys check off on it, they're calling out on the radio. The car's got GPS, so if there's any question on whether or not they were out there, I can give you the data and let you know exactly where they were. Having said that, we are starting to see some people hanging out in our city parks that shouldn't be there. 2 weeks ago, we had a convicted felon with a firearm with felony amount of drugs that the guys encountered. Based on his criminal history, it's not a really nice individual you want in the community. He didn't live here. So I know a lot is made about them being on the interstate, but I can promise you they're in your subdivision, they're in your parks, and they're on your city streets. We took this individual off the street with a weapon, having been declared a convicted felon, and he's currently still at the Cherokee County Jail. So, we have people like that sprinkle through here, and when we have the opportunity, we introduce ourselves, and we make them feel unwanted and unwelcome, and we do everything we can to make sure that they don't come back. And that's what we do with this individual. I'm proud to say that we have no triple digits on the interstate this month. The highest was 92, so we are making some progress out there. It seems that the deer around here kind of like vehicles right now. We had 9 accidents last month, 7 involved deer. So please slow down a little bit. They just come out from nowhere, and that's growth. The county's dealing with it too, but 9 accidents, 7 with deer in the city, that's a lot. That's a lot. So just be careful because they're out and about. Other than that, we hope everybody has a safe holiday. Unfortunately, we will not be closing. We are staffed to handle what we need to handle. And, if you see us out and about, give us a wave and say hello. That's it.
should we put up signs about deer? I see those things.
As soon as we do that, then we're going to have to put them up for possums and everything else. It's the season. I mean, I'm not a hunter, but my friends tell me they're mating and rut and all this other. It's all Chinese to me. But they're just out and about. And again, when you're making a lot of growth and you're developing stuff, they got to go somewhere. And unfortunately, they're crossing the interstate. Sad to say, last month we had a bear hit on the interstate. And we had to deal with that, that's not an easy task. You're not just calling somebody, hey, come pick this bear up. There are certain regulations you got to follow with DNR. So, again, animals and creatures and critters, they're everywhere, and they can do a lot of damage to a vehicle and get somebody hurt. So I know we're all in a big hurry, and that roundabout is awesome, and I love it. Just be careful of your surroundings. If everybody can just slow it down just a little bit, then we're all doing our part.
Chief, let me comment as I'm leaving. I appreciate what you have done to our police department. This is the best group we have now, and I'm so proud of us getting certified by the state. But you've been outstanding, and I do appreciate you making all the improvements to our police department and our cities generally, other than what you just mentioned, pretty safe because people see police cars now all the time.
And I'll be the first to say I'm disappointed that you're not staying on. I totally understand that. 18 months ago when I signed on, you made me feel welcome then as much as today, and I appreciate your cooperation. I appreciate you and the council giving us what we need to operate. It's the truth. They're doing it. They were doing it before. They're doing it now, and it's good to hear. It's good to hear your nice comments in the communities because those guys are working hard. We're hiring one right now. We're in the process of trying to hire one, and then come February we'll hire the other one, and it's going to be almost as good as state certification. When I tell you, Mr. Mayor, we got your city covered 24/7. And that is the goal that I think everybody wants and everybody deserves. It's something that's needed, and we're gonna bust our tails to get it to that point. The sheriff is a great partner, but I want to be able to call on him when we need him, not have him here when we don't. So thank you for the 18 months. It's been awesome. It's been great.
Well, I hope I can meet the new police officers.
Absolutely. He'll see you walking, I'm sure. Your steps. I'll have to tell him to be careful with you, that you're a local, not some transient just walking through the city. I'll give him a description.
Badge.
Yeah, he gave me a wallet with the badge saying I'm a
right.
police officer. I'll carry that with
If we
me.
get busy, I'm gonna put you to work.
Well,
That's it.
again, appreciate everything you've done, but I do like to know the officers.
Yes, sir.
So even the new ones, they're going to end up meeting me because I can't help it.
I agree. Thank
So
you.
thank you.
Yes, sir.
Palmer, you want to give us a report on community development?
Yes, sir. I'm going to try and keep it short tonight. Just kind of wanted to share with you and with the public that we have now developed a new application that's available on our website currently. It highlights all of our projects that are currently going on within the city. It's got some filters in there that you can kind of, if you're interested in single-family residential, you can look at those. If you want to see ones that are in plan review, you can see those. It gives details on what is happening throughout the city, and you'll be able to see any of the new developments that are going on, commercial, residential, and others. This is pretty simple, and we can always look at this too. And if you, Eric, if you'll click on one of the ones on the right in the list, you'll be able to zoom in and see. It'll take you exactly to where that location is and show you the details in that project, when the zoning approval date was, if there was a rezoning required for it, the size of the property, the units involved, and the site plan that was submitted with it as well.
Is this linked to our website?
Yes, sir. It is live on the homepage of the website as of today.
Good.
Great job.
That provides very good information.
Sir?
And you developed this.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Everybody can see it now.
Yes, sir.
Good. Would you send out to everybody a link to the location on the website?
Well, we can, but it's on the front page.
It's on the front
You got the
page.
front page and it says project and applications map. You
Great.
click on it and you're right here, look at everything ongoing in the city. And this is one of the things, GMA has a program each spring, and it's something we need to make sure we do to get not just the city, but Palmer the recognition. They have a thing for cities that have done something above and beyond for community outreach, engagement, and for sharing of information. And we've already had our first, the folks with VRB that are designing the bypass actually called the other day and said, this is the most amazing thing they've had working in a community, because now they can monitor everything transpiring that may conflict with the bypass. And it gave them instant information. So for some kind of feedback like that to come so quickly, this is something the city definitely needs to submit to GMA for recognition of Palmer's work on this. It's been outstanding.
Is this on the app yet, or can it go on the app? I know we discussed that you were going to see. about
I'm
that.
reaching out to them this week to see if we can put it on the app
I
as a
think
link.
it'd be great to have on the app
Definitely.
too, so.
And that's a good point
It's a
too,
wonderful tool.
as well. It has a mobile view, so you can look at this on your phone as well and be able to use all the filters and everything on your phone as well as a computer.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Palmer. Okay,
The
Eric?
month of November, we had 3 building permits. It gives us a total of 59 on the year, which is 17 behind last year's pace. I think most of that is due to the lack of availability of ready lots for development. There's a lot of lots in development process. Our fund balances for November of '25, we closed the month with a total of $3.5 million cash on hand. Revenue and expenses, revenue for November total was $911,000 with expenses of $484,000. Year-to-date, 3.1 million on revenue and 2.2 on expenditures. Again, we are in revenue season. You'll see this widen, and then come April, you'll see us go in the other direction and everything tighten back up as tax collections are complete, franchise fees and whatnot are paid, and that'll tighten back up. On the administrative side, you will have a presentation from Malden and Jenkins next month as they have completed the audit. We had no findings this year, again. Kudos to Donna and her team and really everybody that puts a ton of effort into dotting the I's and crossing the T's. We have begun our process of the FY27 budget preparations. We have issued the notice to proceed, and action will be taking place to convert the city to a .gov instead of a .com. It means a migration of all emails and the website, and so it's a lengthy process, but something we should have wrapped up 60 to 90 days.
The emails, yes.
And then working on our mandatory year-end state reports, everything from E-Verify to licensing to our immigration compliance standards and everything else. So about 9 reports due to the state by December 31st. So we're in the process of putting all those together and reporting. On our capital projects, again, right now, a total of investment right now of about 11.3 million. We now can officially say that Old Dawsonville sidewalk is complete. Intersection realignment is complete. Valley Street paving for this year is complete, leaving the roundabout and the bypass engineering being the thing still big in the mix. On the roundabout, street light install started this week. They're boring wiring in for that. The cages and whatnot are already set. I made a huge mistake 2 days ago when I emailed you all and told you no one had driven through our fresh concrete. I will not do that again because we have had 3 cars now drive through the fresh concrete. So I will keep my mouth shut and we'll go from there.
Put a camera out.
Paving add-on is still in the works. On the 372 spur and bypass, historical is complete. Environmental is nearing complete. It is submitted and we feel confident that environmental will now pass. Open house is shifted to April or May. And the roundabout has been added at the spur in 372. This is what we were talking with the applicant about the other night with the 3 lots that we need for that roundabout to be completed. Valley Street resurfacing, paving was completed. I don't know if they got the striping. I said striping complete, but I got to check in front of the pharmacy. I'm not sure they completed that little segment there at the pharmacy. Next year, we plan, that'll be the big ticket item next year, is we plan to extend the paving from where we left off at the school all the way to downtown. Kilby Street Stormwater Project is now begun. The fence has been removed. The piping has been installed along the fence line and brought out to Kilby Street. Next week, the fence should go back up and they'll begin work on moving the taking the water underground the full length of Kilby Street. We're also working on the capital improvement plan update. That will be coming out to you soon. We're getting a lot of items checked off of that list and be able to add the roundabout to a completed status, hopefully by mid to late January. We're also beginning work on the T-Splost capital improvement plan. You asked for it at the retreat. We're getting that put into the same format so you can track the projects there. Water and sewer, we're about 60% now on our conversion to ion water. This is an expensive undertaking and a lot of work from our water department staff. But again, it's a little bit different from what a lot of folks in the area have. All these meters that we're converting can driving by meters or physically reading meters. But it also allows our customers to monitor their use, set their parameters, and receive notices when their consumption is outside their parameters. It can help with leak indication. It also can give guidance to our homeowners on when they should water their grass or not if they're tied in on irrigation, just to try and keep from wasting water. But the cost on the change out, we look at our meter costs about $400. Backflow that goes with it is $90. Meter box at $70 with a lid at $50. Time and labor estimated at $150. So a total cost is $760. So for the remaining of our change out that we intend to accomplish will be about $608,000. Our goal is to complete this within the next 3 years to have a complete, and then we will start again because meters are our cash register. So we always want to make sure our meters are reading accurately and correctly. Typically, they like to change out a meter every 10 years. We look at both age and total consumption, and we use 1 million gallons is our mark for a mandatory change out. We hit 1 million gallons, that meter starts to slow down. It slows down, then we're under billing customers and losing dollars. Mountain Brook connection. Unfortunately, we've got an issue on the Jordan Road water line. Parts are on order for there. It is leaking, but the bacteria tests have been completed and are clean on bacteria. The line has been pressurized between Mountain Brook through Pulte to Jordan Road. Hopefully next week, when Jordan Road is repaired, they'll be able to start flushing that line. And once that line is flushed, we'll be able to put it in service. Flushed and clean bacteria sample. Downtown, really can't say enough about this past couple of weeks downtown. I think the decorations look awesome. Our parade obviously was a huge success. The numbers are in on that about 2 hours ago. We had 7,000 people downtown for the parade that were carrying cell phones with tracking enabled. Okay, so all the little kids and all the people who have tracking turned off was not counted. So Chief and I chatted thinking 10, 11,000 people probably at the parade by the time you account for all the children. So it was a huge night for our businesses and for the community. Chief reached out to Stephen Rubel, you see a lot of him on Facebook that does all the video work, and it actually invited him to join the PD for the briefing and a pizza party prior to, in exchange for a lot of video and camera work. And really paid off, and great images that he had of the parade. Small Business Friday was a huge success downtown with a couple of business setting personal sales records. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that our social media content and pages now are hitting over 1.1 million views per month. So that's driving folks to our businesses and really doing some good things. Last thing I've really got tonight, wanted to thank Mayor-elect Nelson. He already opened up the checkbook and said go forth in the water department and hire a new person. And so we've done that. And
Pardon the stare.
So Mayor Roberts is now fully qualified on the John Deere backhoe, and he'll be leaving mayorship and come to work in the water department.
And a police officer.
And,
I don't know if I get many steps on that.
that's all I have, sir.
Thank you, Eric. I always tell you, Eric does the work of about 3 people. been outstanding, and he's in his 25th year now. And we're all happy here, council and me. We're all happy with Eric and everything you do. So I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss everybody, to be honest. And let me add this. I'm, at this point, leaving my position. Everybody here can hear from me anyway, because I can't help it. But this, I think we have an outstanding council, and Dennis is going to be great in my position. I'm very happy for you, and I'll mention that somebody in the back of the room, Tony Stansel, he will be joining the council, and what I feel good about is I know everybody now. I know Tony. I've known Tony longer than any of you here, but again, working with you for years has made me, I feel very comfortable about stepping out, but I've told them, they're going to hear from me all the time, and I hope you'll let me serve on some committees and things because I still want to be involved with the city, because I've been more involved with the city in my life than I haven't been. So I feel like I have to somehow or another keep up with that. But last night, put together a retirement gathering for me. It was outstanding. I want to appreciate all our employees that were participating in putting that together. It was amazing what we had. It was over at the Wheeler House, and I just want to thank everybody for all they did. I thought it'd be a fraction of what Karen had a year ago, but it was very close. So again, I do appreciate what was done for me. Let me add one other thing. We had a retreat a week ago, and I woke up that morning and was sick, and I missed it. First time I missed a retreat in many years. And so I want to share with the council, I usually bring things up when we have a retreat, and since I wasn't there, they're going to get something in writing from me on the things that I wanted to cover. So I intend to do that. But I'm sorry I missed it, but it was, again, we put this together now. For many years we had one a year, but now we do it twice a year. And it's real, I think it's real important to put all together, planning things and what we want to do or not want to do. But again, I just, I'm going to miss my position, but I do hope I can still be involved to some degree. And I appreciate everybody, everything that we have here, our staff. I think is the best that we have in any city. Historically, it's the best we've ever had. And it's the largest we've ever had. So I'm very proud of that. But again, I want to thank everybody, for all my staff, all my council members, for everything they've done. I'll shut up now. But I will call on Scott. Want to bring anything up?
Grateful for everything you've done for the city, in leadership and conversations that you guided, and the people of the city, that the growth of where it's at now. Just again, the people that have just come into the city not knowing what it was 10, 15, 20, 25 years ago, and that was through good leadership. And we'll miss you here, but we'll keep you very involved. We're a phone call away and conversation away. So thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Vicki?
Thank you for your service, Rick. And I should say Mr. Mayor. I call you Rick. Thank you for your service all this time. I'm really not sad, because I know you're not going anywhere, and you're just going to go from this side of the podium to that side of the podium, so council beware. And that's all, Rick. I'm looking forward to seeing you retire, and but I have a funny feeling you're going to be just as active in our city as always, probably more so.
Well, I might add, a lot of times when I'm out of town, I'll fly back from I have a place in Florida. I'll fly back for it, but I pay for it, but I deduct it on my taxes. I won't be able to do that now. Mr. Pro Tem to be mayor.
I know you're not going far. You've told me that several times. We might want to put a seat up here for you, just to keep you close.
Out there.
You've done so much for the city over the years, and from the Rockman to where we are now is just light years ahead. And your legacy will always be remembered by everybody here in Ball Ground. You've done an outstanding job. Your vision, your leadership, and we wouldn't be where we are today if it weren't for you. And I know you worked close with Eric. It's going to be difficult to see Eric retire. I keep telling him he can't retire, and he told me to talk to Sheena about that. So, but I'm kind of afraid to. So, but we're going to be losing a tremendous amount of knowledge. But thank goodness they're hopefully not going to be far away. Like the mayor said, he'll be here at all the meetings probably. So thank you for the wonderful job you did. Thank you for the leadership and your friendship to everybody here. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate it too.
I agree with
Ms.
what
Christine?
everyone else said, but, I'd also like to thank you for, the support, your knowledge that you've passed along to me and everybody else, and most of all, your friendship that we've developed over the past 4 years. I truly appreciate that and respect that, and I'll miss you, but I know I'll see you out there, so.
I'll walk by your house, probably.
I know, that's true, and we'll talk there too, so.
No.
But I wish you the best of luck, and also everyone out there, have a very happy holiday season, Merry Christmas, stay safe, and we got some cold weather coming too, so stay warm, light your fireplaces, so.
Well, thank you, Christine.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's been an honor to be able to work with you for the short time I've been here. But
Short time.
that I've been on council, you've been here forever. My family's
We've been here 3
forever.
years.
Yeah. But, yeah, you've done a lot of great things. I'm not gonna repeat everything, but I agree with everybody. And, thank you for your service. Happy holidays to everybody. Thanks to our wonderful staff. Oh my God, they've been so busy this week. Done such a good job.
Well, thank you, Annette. Appreciate it. Where's Daryl?
His wedding anniversary.
Wedding anniversary.
33 years.
Sorry to say. Well, we've been lucky with our attorneys that we've had from this. Cody's still on the same team, and I'm telling you, I'm very happy that we've had you. How many years?
Almost 6.
We've had Tom Roach came in the 80s.
86, I think.
And then and then, but again, I've always been very proud of our attorneys and how good they have been to us, and a lot of times hadn't charged us as much as we expected. So we appreciate that. Anything you want to add, Kayla?
It's been an honor to be next to you during your last year. I only got to serve with you for a year, but it's been an honor to learn from you, to watch you in action. Lots of memories of this fast. Yeah, all the walking.
Well,
in not being able to have your great Propel at room temperature for you anymore. I'll miss that.
I don't drink water, it has no flavor. But I'm talking too much. Eric, you're going to be retiring in 7 months? 6 months?
7 years.
But I hope we can maintain contact with you because of how much you've done in 25 years. So I'll make that comment.
You could walk by my house.
If you build a sidewalk, that may be on my list. I said. No, again, thanks everybody for what you say. At this time, anybody want to address us?
Hi, my name is Chris Flower Nelson, and I'm with with Rock Solid Brewing. And I just wanted to thank you for the opportunity to address the council and the ball ground community, everybody here, and everybody online. Tomorrow, December 12th, marks 5 years since we opened our doors to the community in ball ground, and it took a year to build our manufacturing site in the old Robertson building before we could serve patrons. The city administrators have always been supportive and helpful throughout these years with a parking lot, with licensing quandaries, the establishment of open container, and we wanted to recognize and thank you for your participation in our success. The brewery has enjoyed collaborating with all the local businesses for the events we host and the fundraisers in Ball Ground, and we're happy to be part of the growth that Ball Ground has experienced of late. Rock Solid's mission statement is our foundation of community unearths a unique experience through every shared sip. And to commemorate that mission statement and our continued commitment to the ball ground community, we made these stickers for our 5th anniversary highlighting Gilmer Ferry Road. And I have one for each of you.
Oh.
So cheers to 5 years.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. No, it's been a lot of fun these last 5 years, and I think everybody has
Well,
had a good time too.
Thank you, Chris.
Can you put down?
Oh, your collar, that's cute.
It is.
That would go over well.
Anybody else want to address us on any issue?
Do just want to make sure everybody's aware that we do have coffee, hot chocolate, refreshments. Encourage everybody to stay and enjoy and share a memory or two with Mayor Roberts.
Well, if,
Mayor Roberts, I would like to thank you.
You know, you've overseen a lot of accomplishments. You've made some great improvements in our community, and some of them nobody ever sees. The sewer being one of them. When I first came to work here, we had a Max Palace coffee can, a backhoe, and 2 pickups. And one of them was barely a pickup. So, you know, you give us the tools to do the job, and anytime we need anything done, you and the council have always helped us to accommodate what we need to do our job safe, as economical, and as best we can do. And we hope we've made you as proud as we are of you for what you've done for us. And I also like to say that we're doing all those meter chains in-house, so they're cheaper than they would be by sending them out to farming them out. So we're trying to look after them.
thank you, David. You're in your 28th year?
I'm in my 30th.
You're coming on to 30.
31. I've done my 30.
Well, did I reply to you about that? When's your date?
August the 21st, 1995.
Well, I usually do. August 31st. Oh,
August 21st, 1995.
21st. I was actually on my anniversary trip. I forgot.
You're all right.
But again, he's now our longest employed person. So, thank you too.
Thank you. Thank you, the council.
Anybody else want to make a comment? Okay. At this time, we're ready to shut the meeting down. The last one out of 10. Motion to approve adjourning the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Now, I need you to gavel for the last time. Okay. There's a reason for that.
That's what I'll do.
We have a couple of presentations while you're here.
Oh,
She's right here. Now that your gavel
oh my gosh.
has been used, well, I guess that works somehow. Maybe
Wow.
I've got it wrong. I don't know. For
I
your-
can use this.
You can. You can still pull it out if you need to.
Wow, thank you.
In appreciation of your 37 years. And again, you've done so much for the city. I got another presentation on behalf of the city. There is no person that I can think of in Ball Ground more deserving of a key to the city.
Oh. We haven't given a lot of those, huh? Thank you. I might add, I wish it would work into the city hall. Particularly when I'm walking, it starts raining, and I need to come in here or go wash my hands in my bathroom. But this won't work, and let me in, but that's beautiful. We haven't given these out to very many people in our whole history.
We should have put diamonds on it.
No, it's too expensive. Not in the budget.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And again, you guys are so nice to me. I appreciate it. But they're food, right? So let's help yourself. I'll get out there in a minute.